This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by Hey, Ridley Report, Ridley here, heading into Authority Fest, Authoritarian Fest we might call it, Joe Biden's appearance here in New Hampshire, with my trusty talismans attached to see who I can interview. I doubt I'll get to interview the Beep, but maybe I can ask some questions of someone. We're at the Radisson Hotel here in Nashua, New Hampshire. The police presence here is, you know, it's not super noticeable. I guess it's noticeable, but it's not overwhelming. Senator Alessandro, can you think of something the Republicans are spending too much money on?
Can I think of something?
Yeah, some waste.
I can think of a lot of wasteful things, and one of them is the derogatory comments they're constantly putting together to condemn Democrats for the good job that they're trying to do. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, is that wasting any tax dollars?
It's always wasting tax dollars because time is money in this business.
All right. Thanks, Senator. I think he's a surviving senator from the big wipeout of...
That's D'Alessandro.
Yeah, that's Lou D'Alessandro, yeah.
I always...
Senator D'Alessandro survived the sort of wipeout of Democrats that occurred in 2010. There were only 25% in the House and Senate that are Democrat right now, but he got through it. I think he was reelected. Now, one dilemma I have is whether to stand at the main entrance here, where a lot of people seem to be going through, a lot of reps and senators, you know, from the state level. Or maybe I should stand over here, which is the press entrance. There's more security here, more activity sort of on the other side of the door, but fewer people coming and going, so it's harder for me to interview reps here. Secret Service guy walking around in the bushes there. Senator Burling, is that you?
That's me.
I was wondering if I could ask you a question about the Republicans, an area where they're spending too much money. In New Hampshire.
Where the Republicans are spending too much money?
Somewhere where they're wasting money.
Oh my goodness. Well, putting us through a legislative process that diminishes our hardworking middle class and costs us terribly in the fabric of our community.
Well, I'm talking about taxpayer expenditure. Where are they spending tax money unnecessarily?
Well, I'd need the budget in order to be able to answer that question, and as you know, I've been out for a couple of years.
I didn't exactly give you 5 minutes to prepare either.
But they're not going to be in there for very long.
Well, it's New Hampshire way.
It is.
That's right. All right, thanks, Senator. All right, ladies. A sign on the door here says they're only asking for a donation of up to $10,000 to the Democratic Party.
Job?
I'm making a job. Living is a job.
Mr. Buckley, is that you?
No, that's Mr. Hodes.
Oh, okay. Oh, Paul Hodes. Oh, hi. How are you? Let me ask you something, Mr. Hodes, if I might. How close is the federal government to a Soviet-style collapse right now?
Not very.
What do you think would have to happen for it to get there? I mean, we're in Afghanistan, we've got a lot of debt.
The United States has never been as overextended as the Soviet Union was. We're a very resilient country, and I believe that our leaders will be able to put aside their differences to address the deficits at some point. And it's going to take a combination of cutting spending and raising revenue.
Haven't those three words "at some point" been going on for 50, 100 years now?
No, I mean, we had a balanced budget in the year 2000, and as a result of bad tax policy and taking on a war we shouldn't have taken on, and lax regulation and an overabundance of greed on Wall Street, we're in a really bad situation, but I think we'll be able to get through it.
All right, Mr. Hodes, thanks for your time.
Deep doodle. Isn't it fun? Feels like
Eating, not eating.
eating.
Name and date of birth, sir.
Name.
Name and date of birth.
You're under arrest.
Okay.
Okay? You happy?
This edition of the Ridley Report was brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance at nhliberty.org. If you were to go to the State House and do this, then you would step on the toes of a Liberty Alliance member, because they're all over the place at the State House. They are there fighting for your freedom, and they need your help. Visit the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance at nhliberty.org and join them. Or maybe I should say, join us, because I am a member. nhliberty.org.